Oh, should I get my £1? Hi, happy Friday. So if I don't play music, I make £1. Oh my God. That's so funny. I didn't know that. How are we? Happy Friday. I'm really hot. I haven't had my dinner. I made another pizza, but I accidentally burnt it. Oh, thank you. I burnt the pizza a bit, but I think it'll be fine. I made my own pesto. This is more of a mukbang. I should have got a fork. This is going to be really messy. Oh, thank you. It's good. Even though it's burnt, it's good. Yeah, so the Toronto vlog will go live on Sunday. It's edited, the first one. So yeah, we're going to have a vlog. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had fun. Too much fun. Yeah. Yeah, I met some really nice people. I was like on the losers table. So funny. I think everyone on our table lost. And I was near like lots of comedy creators. So that was fun. But yeah, I posted a TikTok vlog. Oh, really? Was that the only black woman who won? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. So this is from Suzanne. This is fairly new. And it's cool because it's got a tie. So you can like adjust it and make it cropped. That's interesting. One black winner. What can I say? What can I say? Thank you. Yeah, it was a fun night. I haven't had a night out in ages. Like dance. Well, Notting Hill Carnival wasn't really, well, there was dancing, but it was different. Yeah, it was a lot of, I think a lot of focus on different like conditions this year and like disabilities. So, you know, but we'll come back. We'll come back. I don't know if I'll push for a nomination next year, but maybe 2 years' time. Oh yeah, we all did the candy dance. It was so fun. And I might be going on another podcast. It's a podcast, something to do with like dreadlocks. I don't know if anyone listens to it. Was it Dreading It or something? Okay, my friend said all the best creators lose at the Be Creator Awards. Yeah, so there's a podcast that I've discovered. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it's the Dreading It podcast. I don't know if anyone listens to that, but what's their thing? I don't really know what their tagline is. The thing is, a lot of people need. They've got like 64,000 YouTube followers. I think it's like pop culture. So yeah, if you're looking for a new podcast, I might be going on that. And I've also been asked to go on Mr. Money Jar's podcast. So we'll be recording that next month. Not quite sure when it will be out. If you want to see any podcasts that I've been featured on, I have them linked in my bio, and it's a Spotify playlist. Or you can just search Kristabel in your podcast app. There will be something. Do I usually talk lifestyle? On here, I talk about a lot of stuff, but it just comes under lifestyle. I'm not sure. Well, I talk about a lot of things. Well, obviously, I went viral a few months ago, talking about not having black friends. I've spoken about not being in a relationship, but back in the day, I was more speaking about blogging and, being a minority. I can barely remember. Like, if you go on, on the podcast app, you'll see some of them are like, a lot of them used to be about blogging, and now they're about different things. So weird, because people barely blog now. It's all about like Substack. Oh my god. Sorry, this is me. I'm a messy eater. What I've learned about dating. The thing is, I've barely done any dating since, I guess you're referring to the Grazia article. Again, a lot of the dating happened before I revealed that I'd never been in a relationship. I've heard. But I think someone was interested in me at Salsa, but I was too concerned about going to Waitrose. I'm on the apps, but I haven't been on them in a while. Yeah, I had quite a few dates. I think my Hinge was better than last year. No, I'm not paying for Raya. I think it doesn't work for me, Raya. But I've only got 2 more salsa lessons before we finish for winter. So will I see this guy again that wanted me to stay and dance? Find out next week. No, I wouldn't go married at first sight. At first sight. I can't even speak. At first sight. I was like, married at Versailles? Imagine, married at Versailles in Paris. So Raya is a dating app. It's meant to be for celebrities, but if you're an influencer, you can get on it. But yeah, if you're new to this live, a few weeks ago, I was leaving Salsa, and then this guy was like, "Oh, you're leaving?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." And he's like, "But you're gonna come back?" And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna wait first." When you just. And then I was like, "Oh, you Benjamina's friend?" He's like, "I don't know her." And I was like, "Oh," I was just confused because I thought he was someone I'd met before. This is Ruka. It's the half wig. But the thing is, the instructions on the website are not what you have to do. Because I went to I had to go to Selfridges yesterday. I was like, how do I install this? She rebraided my hair and then, yeah, put product in all for free. I ended up buying, oh, I've got the thing that I bought here because this is good at like defining. But now it's kind of, because I cycle, and again, so I'll have to show you the video. I think the video goes up tomorrow. I'll show you how I cycle with this. But I think because I've been cycling, it's kind of, I mean, it's actually more like my actual hair texture, which I actually prefer because it'll be easier to blend. But I wasn't expecting it. I think because of the sweating, it's now just afro. You know, it's not really defined afro, but that's kind of what my hair is usually like. So it's actually going to be easier. The apps, I haven't been on the apps for a few days, so I don't know how they're going. What did I think of him? It literally was such a quick interaction. Because I think he was talking to me and I was like, oh, is he a friend of a friend? Like, did I meet him already? So I didn't really twig what was happening again. Would I get crochet? I think maybe I would take it out sooner. And because I think a lot of I managed to undo a lot of, I mean, obviously I undid all the crochet, but I think some loops confused me a little bit. So some, you know, I did have a few knots, but maybe I left it in for too long. But now I know what I'm doing. Possibly. I still had a lot of shed hair, but maybe slightly less knots. Maybe I left it in too long. Was he attractive? Yeah, I think he was attractive. I would love to try bubble braids. I'm probably not going to be able to cycle with them. So I don't even remember what he looks like exactly. But there's only a few black guys there. So I guess it's just a case of making eye contact with them until they're like, oh. I need to get better at like my social dancing. Salsa is next week. I might have to make pizza more often. The thing is, I don't remember exactly what he looks like. So, and I'm a bit cautious. No, you dance with a lot of people at salsa. So during the lesson, you're constantly switching partners. But then at social dancing, first they do this thing called switch. So you'll dance with someone, then they'll say switch, and then you're meant to like switch partners. But I don't do that because I get really nervous because you're dancing with more advanced people. And then I'm worried that no one wants to dance with me. So then I just feel really anxious. So that's why I normally leave. You know, where is it? It's in King's Cross. Oh my God. I didn't cut this pizza very well. This is going to look so messy. Hi, Dee. How are you doing? Oh my God, this is so messy. Oh my God. I think I'm going to do some more lessons. So it's going to stop over the winter. But I found somewhere else that I can do lessons. Yeah, I do leave, yeah. I get really anxious. It's any age. I mean, I'm sure there's people in their 60s, But you can go, like anyone goes. But I think there's a lot of millennials. Would there be an indoor one not there that you'd have to find other ones? Where's King's Cross? Cold Drops Yard. Just Google Salsa King's Cross. Yeah, I'll see. Also, my ponytail almost went flying off in salsa, so now I cannot size salsa with the ponytail because I had to go and like rescue it. So the person who won, it was like Garden with Johnny. Johnny Hinnox. So this is the winner. I mean, I can't compete with these muscles. Got 1.6 million followers. So that he won the category. He's got a book. It's just hard to know whether they want to pick people who've kind of like made it or people who are kind of on the journey. It's a weird one. So I got people to nominate. I think you can ask your followers to like nominate you, and then they go through all the nominations. Even if you get one nomination, you could be considered. And then you vote, and then it's part votes and then part jury. No, I haven't managed to find one-to-ones. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I want to try again for 2026 because I think you nominate around April, so you've only got like it's not long until April. What are the perks of winning? The thing is, there's people who've won in the past, but they don't even put it in their bios. I think the thing you get forgotten about, like people remember for like a year or so. But the person who I lost in 2018 and the person who won, you wouldn't even know that she won it. Like things are so different now. But yeah, my friend Zena won a few years ago. She's booked and busy. Oh God. I'm a messy eater. Let me try and eat this slightly off camera. Making pizza's fun. It's funny, YouTube can see me. I don't have a hair routine. I need to have a hair routine. Oh my God, pizza with basil pesto. You know this is a wig. It's a half wig. But you can cycle a half wig. I'll put the video up tomorrow. Ripper. And this is the 16-inch. Like, this is the shortest one, and it's long. You know? I have never watched The Traitors. But yeah, my hair, my natural hair, um, someone just commented on my story. Is that person going the wrong way down a one-way street? I think, was it? Let me have another look. The driving I see in London, crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. Is that a one-way street? I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, the driving I've seen in London. Oh man. Okay, I didn't see her. Oh, hi, Ray. You know it's a wig. I feel like I have to keep telling people it's a wig. But my actual hair is, I kind of just wanted a wig that was like my hair, but a lot are bigger. They're all, I think, because if you're paying for it, I guess, like this was my hair 7 years ago. It's probably quite similar to that. You can kind of see it. Oh God, you get the gist. So yeah, I guess it's just thicker and longer than my hair, but it's good though. The blend is good. So you're scared of making content and not everyone's gonna like you, and people have said you either want love or hate. You don't want people who are indifferent, I think. But yeah, you can't be liked by everyone. I've realized that. It's a shame that I'm seen as divisive, but again, it's like you just, the people who get me are the people that I want to be, that I want to be aligned with. Do I prefer cycling or walking? I actually prefer cycling. I probably won't really do long walks. Around Regent's Park today. But yeah, during lockdown, we all just go for random walks. I walked, I would walk. I walked to Chinatown once. I can't see myself doing that again. But I like cycling, and it just makes sense because I've paid for the year. It just makes sense. And it's like exercising. It's like, instead of paying for just transport, I'm paying to exercise, but also my transport. So I spend less money on transport, but I'm exercising more because I'm never gonna go to a spin class now. So a lot of the routes that I would walk, I would just cycle. Yeah. Not everyone is for you, and that's okay. You just need a few people. Even if you have 100 followers, imagine 100 people in a room. The thing is, I've heard that bike thefts are so rife, and now the police don't even bother investigating. My sister's bike got stolen. My sister's bike, it didn't even have a stand. No one wants that bike. It still got stolen. So I just like the fact I just dock the bike. I don't have to worry. If I go shopping and I have 2 bags, I just go home on the bus. And I don't have to worry about going to get my bike the next day. Or I can cycle to Oxford Circus, and then I can walk to Covent Garden and then get a bike from Covent Garden rather than going to Oxford Circus, So it's very convenient. And again, I'm always going to have to pay for transport. It's like, I don't know how much a bike is, but if it gets stolen, I know you got to pay for you got to pay for insurance. You just have to pay excess. It's £90. I got on student discount. Usually it's £120 for the year, which you would spend on the gym. That's 2 months of my gym membership. Do you often get comments on your physical appearance? Sometimes. It's been a while. How much is it compared? Well, I pay it's £10 a month if you pay for the year. So although I'm freelance, I don't commute really. Even before I wasn't spending a lot on transport because I would get the bus a lot. But some months I was spending like £140 on transport. Now I can spend like £100 less. It just depends. Oh, thank you. It just depends on like what's going on, like where the events are. But now I'm able to cycle to like East London, and I'm sure I can do London Bridge. I'm sure, and most of it are in Soho, so it's very convenient. And then if I do need to go somewhere where there aren't Santander bikes, I could get the Forest bike because it works out the same money sometimes as public transport, and it's door to door. So, I might pay. Maybe after a year, I'll work out like how much I've saved. But yeah, this is the Rooker half wig. I was worried it was going to be too small. I think they would have different sizes, but maybe it's tricky. I guess they know the average head size. Yeah, lime is very expensive. Like Santander. Santander. Oh, I forgot to like time myself. I'm trying to like track how much I work. So when did I start this live? I started 26 minutes ago. So okay, so 53. I'm 53. Well, I probably started a little bit earlier, so let me put TikTok live. Yeah, I need to remember how much I work because it's quite useful to know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, new nails. Yeah, I heard during the tube strike, Lime made like millions, like so much money. Santander only a fraction. Their app is rubbish. Like the app keeps logging you out, and it's annoying because in London, the whole point of cycling, you don't want to have your phone out in London, but you're there, you're trying to find the bike, you have to log in, and then it won't work, and then you have to log in. You're there for ages to get the bike, or you have to buy a key, which okay, is £3, but it's like the app should work. Like I should be able to, if I'm meeting up with friends for coffee and then I'm getting a bike. So, okay, so I go on the app in coffee shop, so I'm safe. I get the code and then I go to the bike and I use the code, but it might log you out. And then you've got to be standing there with your phone. Like all you need to do is redo the app. That's why Lime and Forest and all the other apps are doing so much better. I think a lot of us, we're just cheapskates and we persevere. But I think once I don't know. I think if it gets more popular, will they put the prices up? I think they lowered the price to get more people doing it. But I think, again, it seems a bit cooler, There's me. Oh, yeah, my year of bike hire, I could do that. But yeah, there's me on my Santander. Like, I got a joke when I'm cycling. I start off, I was like, oh, okay. And then there's an incline. And then I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then I get a second wind and I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, I can't do this. And I'm like, and then someone on a Lime bike is just like, zoom. I'm like questioning my life choices. So I don't know if we look like super serious on the Santander bikes. You see the people in their Lycra and they're like, and they overtake you because they're just like, they look like they're in the Olympics. I'm there. So they do have electric bikes, but if you pay for the subscription, you still have to pay £1.65 every hour for the bike. It's cheaper than Lime. I haven't used the Santander electric bikes. So I don't know how user-friendly they are. Okay, to catch you up, I actually learned to ride a bike 11 years ago. So I had lessons through the council when I was living with my parents. Oh God, you tried the electric bike. Yeah, I'll only do that if I'm in like a place where the Santander bikes aren't there and it's more convenient. But so I learned through the council, and then I was very lucky. Everywhere I've lived has had really exciting schemes, like the council-led cycling schemes. So yeah, when I moved out from my parents' house, luckily in Haringey, I literally got like, I must have had like 8 group lessons maybe, and then I had 1 individual lesson. I was I was so nervous. I was scared to be in the road with a car. Like, I was so nervous. But I've been on a journey, and it just lockdown. Lockdown, I was like, it's quiet. And the Uber bikes, I loved, no, Uber jump bikes. I actually did a campaign for the bikes. They were very different to the Lime bikes. I don't know if something's happened with the technology of electric bikes, but now they seem like cars. Like now it seems like you need a license. Like, why are there's kids on my bikes. Have you done a theory test? Because the Uber bikes that I used to, there was no issue when I used to use them. No, it just gave you a bit of boost, but I think I don't know if they've tried to just make them even more powerful, because, I mean, I haven't tried to use a Lime. I tried maybe like 2 years ago, and I was like, this is not going to happen. And then I got charged loads of money, and I literally only went a meter. I didn't even go anywhere. Yeah, Santander bikes are bought at Boris bikes. Yeah, the Forest, I've used the Forest bikes, but again, there's no guidance on the app. There's no tips, like they don't say like, it's to like describe how to, like, you're using an electric bike. But I do, if you can drive, you know about the biting point. So maybe they talk about that equivalent with the bike. How do you prepare to move off? Like, is there a trick you can do? There's no guidance. So time I'm on it, I have to figure it out. And then I think the cars realise how complicated these bikes are. Because I remember I was at a junction. You can only go left or right. And the previous light, someone was too slow. Like someone, I don't know, the light changed. They're still turning. They're turning really slowly. I'm to move off. The car's turning. I don't want to move off. I don't crash into a car because it's an electric bike. So I end up moving off, and then the car behind me beeps me, and I'm like, do you not realise this is literally like a car? But it's not. Like, I'm protected like a car, and there's no guidance, no lessons, no one gives you. There's no driving instructor for these bikes. Like, they are really, and I don't use them that much, so I'm not totally familiar with starting and stopping at speed, or like quickly. And on the bike, it takes me some time. I wish they always had the lights for the cyclists, because it gives us a head start. Like, sometimes you're just there for ages, waiting for the light to change. And then the minute you kind of relax, it's like changes, and you've got to, you've got to really get into gear. I don't know. Is anyone else a driver? Does you understand the plight of us cyclists? It's a lot. It's a lot. So, but it's been fun. Yeah, it's been character building. Yeah. And I was getting so aggro earlier because there was this girl in front of me and she was going so slow. And I'm like, there's no reason for you to. And she's on her phone, literally on the. What do you need to do? I always stop. Like, I need to figure out Siri on Apple Watch, because that would be sometimes cycling, I don't know what the time is. Has anyone else got an Apple Watch? Because all I wanted to be like is, oh, hey, Siri, what time is it? I need to set it up, don't I? That would be really convenient. And I can also answer calls on my watch, not WhatsApp calls, but again, cycling, it would be a bit tricky. I don't know. I could potentially answer the call, but I don't know. I haven't had to do that yet. But typically, I wouldn't. It's only if I'm at a right, I might check my phone just to see where I'm going, because I can't always hear the navigation. And I'm wondering to get some headphone, or just get one headphone so I can hear the navigation, because it's really loud. It's really loud out there. But I think now I'm wearing jackets. I can sometimes put the phone here so I hear it. I wish my phone could be louder. Oh, God. Yeah, I kind of want my phone to be a bit louder. So, yes. There's no music, because I actually make money on YouTube if there's no music. It's literally nothing. I mean, maybe the music will come back. Or I can find some royalty-free music. I don't know what to do. Or if I played the karaoke versions of songs, that could potentially work. I don't know. I feel like they would royalty-free music. Just finding good royalty-free music. It's tricky. It's either no music, royalty-free, or I start rapping. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can get some elevator music. Or I need a live band. What if I played my Beyonce concert videos? Maybe that would be allowed. Or would it? No, I don't think it would be. I need to look into that then. Right, how long have I been live? 38 minutes. Do you know you got 20 minutes? Any plans? I can't believe it. Before, what happened to this year? I don't know whether to do the 12-week yet. Well, I have to decide because it's literally week 1. I think the main thing is sorting out my flat. It's just, and I've dropped my bronzer. Somehow I dropped my bronzer. So as bad as all the bronzer, my NARS bronzer, all crumbly. But I was still trying to use it. And then I accidentally put it on the bed and now there's bronzer on my carpet. So I've got to try and get bronzer out the carpet. But yeah, I've put more things on Vinted. I'm selling a vintage Topshop leather jacket on my Vinted. So check it out. It's so hard to even, like, now Topshop is not, like, now a real Topshop jacket, I don't even know if they do real leather. Holiday, yeah, I need to book I'm going to Seville for £1. Is someone else using Avios? I need to book Seville, my hotel for Seville. Yeah, I've seen that Topshop. Right. I hope the price hasn't gone up. What's it saying? I think I know. So there's a member appreciation sale, but I don't think any of the places I want. There are any of the places I want part of this sale. VIP. Why is it not coming up with Seville? Oh, okay. So yeah, now Avios. So sorry. So my plan. So I might be doing a 12-week year. I think the main thing is sorting out the flat, dating. So can I pack a year's worth of dates into 3 months? So last year I went on 7 dates with 7 guys. So can I get 7 dates in the next 3 months? That's doable. And then the third goal is probably a fitness goal, doing weights before Zumba. But then I think you have a 4th goal. Would it be a career goal? Also, my business mentor, he messaged me. I don't know if anyone watches my vlogs. I've been saying, like, I need to talk to my business mentor. He messaged me yesterday. It was during the awards. Perhaps it's a sign. And he was like, oh, there's a display. There's like that, because he lives in central London. So that, you want a mentor that he has property in central London. And he was like, oh, there's a Halloween display near me. Look, it'd be good to photograph. I was like, well, speaking of that, I have been meaning to talk to you. So, so I guess I could have a career-related goal. I don't know if it'll be a money-related goal. I think it's just so hard in this industry. But, Dominican Republic. So yes, I'm now used to spend on my M&S credit card, but I worked out the spending that I do, I would get £15 back in M&S voucher. But if I spent that on my British Airways American Express card, I would get £50 back. But the thing is, now I can get more back. I might be using the American Express more. And you also get offers throughout the year. So I subscribed to Plus to watch, I wanted to watch that Bull movie. And I got money off Disney Plus. You get random money off. With American Express. But yeah, you can shop through the Avios app. You earn Avios. So I need to buy iPhones. I'm going to do that through the Avios app. because I'll get some, keep repeating myself, but I'll get some Avios. But sometimes, like, yeah, there's lots of ways you can do it with the card. You can do it through the app and pay with the card. You refer people. I referred 5 people. And I want to try and get the companion voucher, because it's too late for me this year, but I think next year I could get the if I'm like really, I could put some business expenses on this, and is it going to say how close am I to the companion voucher? I'm not going to spend 11 grand by the 18th of October. But how much was it meant to be? 15 grand. If I knew I needed to spend 15 grand on a credit card, I'll put this expense in, I'll do this, I'll do that. You know, it could be, has anyone ever had the companion voucher? Let me know. Barclay card, BA Amex. Yeah, if anyone wants me, and yeah, if you refer people to the BA Amex, that's also good. Bill for £1, that's going to be some good content, isn't it? But yeah, now I'm just like, I'm excited to get free flights to Europe. I don't know if I can get the Jamaica flight. I think I could set a goal for a Jamaica flight, but I think I would need a lot. It's going to be more achievable for me to get free flights to Europe. So yeah, I think I could aim for the companion voucher next year. So that could be something. That's content. So I wouldn't have looked at my spending. I went to an event. I went to a travel conference, and the way he was like, you work out the value of, you know, whatever you sign up to, whether it's, you know, an S card. There's other cards, but like you need to work out what does it actually mean in money. And would you rather have M&S vouchers, or would you rather have something towards flights? M&S vouchers are great, but I'm only getting £15. I could get £50 in travel, you know? So, and M&S, because they had that like cyber thing, I've not been able to log in, and my credit card voucher are linked to my email address. I keep trying to request a password, they won't. And now I've been trying to like ask like customer service, and they're just so dumb. They're like, oh, just go add this to your trusted senders. And I'm like, I've done that. I've done everything. I looked in the junk. Please send me a new password. Password. I want vouchers. Like, these are on my blur. I don't think they exist anymore. Yeah. A lot of you are getting the companion voucher for American Express. So yeah, M&S. Has anyone not been able to log into their M&S account? I get really good offers. I used to get money off chicken. I've not had any M&S offers for like 6 months. Should I have wiped this lens? Sorry, YouTube. Okay, that's a little bit better. So, yeah. Oh, I need to check. Does anyone use Monzo? You can get cash back on Monzo. Oh my god! I've just seen how much money I spent in the. What day is it? The 10th. Ooh. God, you leave the house, you spend £20. Yeah. So Monzo has cash back. Yeah. Has anyone been getting M&S offers? You've not had off. So even though everything's okay now, they're still doing offers. Monzo has cash back, but at the moment, there's not really anything that I would need to use it for. Popeyes. I still haven't been to Popeyes. There's just so many options now. Honest Burgers. I do like Honest Burgers. But will I go there in the next 5 days? I've too much food. Oh, also, I've got Ocado vouchers. When do I need to do this Ocado shop? Let me have a look. Homeware and clothing. Oh, vouchers. Yeah, I got 20%. They sent me a physical voucher for 20% off, which I use. But they used to do really good food offers. Like, they should have just given people the money. I just wanted to get my discounted chicken. Right, where is this Ocado voucher? Where are you, Ocado? Okay, so I have to get it delivered by the 17th. Okay, 7 days. Wicked. I can do that. Big fresh bosh. Get £10 off within 3. Or sorry, what are you talking about Ocado for? I got the Ocado app because it's a lot easier. I was booked for the. I think I've got a lot of food. So I need to cook oyster mushrooms, and then I also need to cook chicken thighs. So that's potentially like 5 meals. What else do I have in the fridge? And I've also got an avocado, so I can do a prawn poke bowl. That's more of like a lunch meal. So yeah, I think I've got enough dinners, and I also have some random chicken. So when do I need to do? I need to go to an avocado shop by the 17th. So let me actually put that booked, or not booked, but I kind of just want to get that. So the 17th. When is the 17th? Friday. So what am I doing next week? When can I get my Ocado shop? I think I could get it on Wednesday. Thursday would be better, but Thursday will be here, there, and everywhere. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, they've got £2 slots. Okay. Yeah, we love a £2 Ocado slot. So I do Wednesday, or do I do? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Wednesday's cheaper. Or I have an event on Thursday. Possibly get a late one on Thursday. Maybe I'll do that. Thursday. Weekend plans. I'm gonna meet up with the Black Love group. Oh, they don't have this cinnamon butter. How can they not have the cinnamon butter? Do I want to plan my Ocado shop? Yeah, so it's a WhatsApp group that I'm on. I really like the cinnamon butter. How can they not have the cinnamon butter? Do I want to buy more oyster mushrooms? The potato chips, the corn tortilla chips, are ordered by the 7th. How are they still? They're still reduced. I love the blue corn tortilla chips. What do I even want to cook? I don't even know what I want to cook. Ooh, stracciatella. I love avocado because you can get like spicy stuff, like stracciatella. I've actually got quite a lot of food in, I know I've got lamb in the freezer as well. But it would be good to get the £10 off. What are we all cooking these days? Oh God, the Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's is reduced. How much Ben and Jerry's can we get? I need to check how much space I have in the freezer. But at the moment, I've put down 2 tubs. What are we all cooking? What do I want to cook more of? I should have looked at. I've got so many random, like, antipasti bits in my cupboard. I should look. I want to do salads because I bought croutons in Canada. Maybe there's like a nice salad that I could do. I know it's autumn, but I didn't really do any this summer. But yeah, I bought some really nice croutons. What kind of salad? Or a chopped salad? What? Let me Google. What is a chopped salad? What is a chopped salad? Okay, because I want to have croutons. Croutons go with everything, don't they? What could chopped salad with croutons? I'm literally just looking on Pinterest. Um, okay. Also bought those butter beans. Does anyone know what you want the life? Yeah, it will actually be saved. Yeah. Uh, I want to do salad. Okay, salad with croutons and butter beans. Damn. Do I just ask AI? Because I think Pinterest is a bit overwhelmed. Let me ask ChatGPT. Um, I know. How do we feel about AI? Can you help me find a salad recipe with butter beans and croutons, including butter beans, cherry tomato, red onion, cucumber, parsley, salad greens, croutons, feta cheese. That sounds nice. Dijon mustard. I've got a dressing. Do I want to have like pasta? Can you incorporate? Can you incorporate pasta? Butter beans. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I want to do sauteed, or do I? Still, I'm no close to doing my shopping list. Okay, it's asking if I want to do like a Mediterranean pasta. Do I even have? I think I've got pasta. A zucchini. Yeah. So okay, so it says I need feta cheese. So let's order some feta cheese. They've got a card. That's handy. Some parsley. Do I just get from Lidl or Aldi? I've got red onion. I just need some cherry tomatoes. A carrot, cherry tomato. £4.55, but for 500 grams. What? But then they also got some for £1. Oh wow. Okay. I don't actually need to buy that much. Let me ask, how about a orzo? I forgot I've got orzo. Ooh, okay. Um, okay, so you got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. What else should I order from Ocado? What do I want to cook? What have I been saving on TikTok? That would actually be a good place to look. Like, I've got many recipes saved on TikTok. Ooh, okay.
Let me show you how to make meat salad today. It's a vegan stir-fried noodle dish that's very similar to chow mein. Start by cutting 3 onions into 2-inch pieces, some slices of garlic, and I forgot to put my favorite, but grab any protein of choice. I'll be using cooked cheddar today, and you want to cut into bite-sized pieces. Season your meat with salt, pepper,
Shut
and
up.
set aside. For the sauce, combine oyster sauce, soy sauce, some sugar, chicken bouillon, and butter. Give it a good mix and set aside. Next, you want to cook your egg noodles for 1 minute until it loosens and strain it. Medium-high heat, you want to cook your for a few minutes. Season with salt and pepper, and remove from the wok when it's cooked. Next, add in your pork into the wok and cook until it's brown. Add in your aromatics and onions and cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Now drop in your veggies and cook until it's softened. Cook everything from the wok and add back your egg noodles. You want to let your noodles fry a bit before you add back your pork, veggies, and pour your sauce over and toss for 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, now I'm like, what do I want to cook?
Pepper and green onions, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Is Ocado cheap? It's not cheap, but they have opening offers. Like when I don't know if you live alone, but a lot of us, we work our way through like Gusto, HelloFresh. Like you always get offers when you sign up to certain things. And Ocado, they will give you, I can't remember, like, I'm sure they give you like £20 off your first shop, and then they'll email like you can get £20 off your next shop. It has to be a minimum of £60. So I would order, lots of heavy stuff like tins, because normally I wouldn't do my shopping. They're very handy to get like loo roll and washing powder, like washing detergent and everything delivered. But yeah, you can get M&S food, which is nice, and you can get like the full range, so you can get like specialty things like oyster mushrooms or stracciatella, like stuff that and you can make fancy sandwiches. So it's not necessarily cheaper, but with the offers and the fact that you can buy like more premium ingredients and you can make like a fancy sandwich lunch rather than buying one, I think it kind of like evens out. It depends on what you order. Like the Ocado own brand is actually quite reasonable. And M&S, even M&S has, like, the M&S chicken is cheaper than Sainsbury's chicken. And it's much nicer. So it depends on what you order. I don't get everything from there, but they have stuff. Like, again, I'll go to Sainsbury's and they won't have, like, brown basmati rice, but they'll have it on Ocado, So I guess it's just a case of shopping around. And then when Ocado gives you an offer, you'll be like, oh, let me treat myself to this thing, that thing, So it's all about shopping around, I think. Anyways, I think that's me done. I need to take this off. I live alone, so I probably will just get in my bra. Or no, I'll take the bra off and leave this on, because it's kind of, I feel the bra. I don't know if anyone else is like that. But anyways, thank you so much for joining. Goodbye, YouTube. I think this will be saved, so enjoy it. Let's see the thumbnail. What's the thumbnail going to be?